Welcome to the HSJ Strategic Estates Forum.
Estates in the NHS, arguably it's never been more important for government over the last 2 years. There's been a lot of announcements about new funding. For a long time the health service has been starved of capital funding, so that means a slower rate of new builds and less maintenance, backlog maintenance. This event, we had a really good range of people who are on the ground drawing up the plans and making these projects happen, interacting with people from the national, the DH, NHS England, NHS Improvement, literally the people who sign off lots of these projects. It's always really interesting to watch those two sides come together and engage.
We're in this position where the capital has been announced and we now need to build the momentum to deliver it. So they're the real challenges for us, is to make sure we've got the governance, the toolkits in place to ensure that we can deliver this effectively. Now we're lucky enough to have other government departments that have got some of those tools that we can utilise, but we've also got significant toolkits within the P2020 framework and also the technical standards guidance that we've already been delivering within the NHS and are particularly proud of.
The session today for me has been really helpful because it's allowed me to engage with lots of different people I wouldn't usually get to engage with. Now we've got more and more capital coming our way, so it's actually giving people an opportunity to express themselves in a different way and do some forward planning and thinking around what actually they are going to do with the capital, and also how can we use our existing infrastructure in a better way in order to make the right investment decisions in moving forward.
From my perspective, the key is to look to alternative sources as well as looking to the NHS for the funding of capital going forward. There are new and innovative models about. I think there's a real opportunity, and we've got a number of examples of trusts doing this to generate additional funds that can then be reinvested back in the priorities that the trust themselves or the local or wider community have.
One of our biggest challenges, I think, is people. We need to be investing in our staff so that they understand, engage and work across the digital agenda so that they are able to have those conversations with clinicians, technologists and their own estates people in catering and cleaning as well as in maintenance, so that we realise the benefits of digital and so that they're clinical benefits as well as estate benefits.
I think the programme's being configured really nicely, so there's a combination of plenary activities but also around the table group discussions, which has been really interesting.
It's important that we get the people here that are making decisions on the ground. The HSJ event is an important estates event during the course of the year.
Clearly it attracts a good quantity of folk in the unprecedented times that we're in.
It's really important that we have these discussions so that we can develop an estate fit for the future.